Now, respect for the rule of law means everyone ends up on the same page on Japanese scientific whaling. Japan regrets but accepts the overnight ruling of the International Court of Justice. And in Australia, both sides of politics are happy. But it wasn't always this way. Kevin Rudd first threatened to build the case 6 years ago against the inclinations of the then Liberal opposition.
Labor says under its plan, the Navy will intercept and board Japanese whaling ships.
It is an extraordinary recommendation to make.
We have a right to uphold Australia's sovereignty over those waters. Therefore, we recommend that as an overall approach.
John Howard and Malcolm Turnbull are too concerned about the free trade agreement with Japan to tell Prime Minister Abe to keep his harpoons at home.
If Kevin Rudd was fair income about trying to protect whales, about trying to prevent the Japanese whaling exercise, he would send the Oceanic Viking to the Southern Ocean immediately.
Japan has breached and continues to breach certain of its obligations under the schedule to the Convention. It has involved the killing of about 3,600 minke whales. The scientific output to date appears limited. Whether the killing, taking and treating of whales is for purposes of scientific research cannot depend simply on that state's perception.
In other words, the court found that Japan wasn't carrying out this research for scientific purposes.
As a state that respects rule of law, the order of international law, and as a responsible member of the global community, Japan will abide by the decision.
The relationship between Australia and Japan is an excellent relationship.
This is a great win. It vindicates the decision that we took back in 2010 to take this case to the International Court of Justice, and it will strengthen the international rule of law. I have no reason to think that Japan will not abide the decision.
The fact that Australia was and Japan were able to be in dispute on this narrow issue in the International Court of Justice, but nevertheless maintain an excellent relationship notwithstanding that difference, I think demonstrates very clearly what a strong relationship and what an enduring relationship this is.